Good afternoon. We're coming to you live from Burro Base Camp, and we are inviting you today to have lunch with our long ears. And we thought that we would walk you around and kind of show you our facility and introduce you to some of our burro friends and let you know what we have going on. So, this is what we call our main pen, and you can see that there's burro friends right here. This is Mr. Diego. He just came in as an owner surrender on Sunday, so he's new to us. This is Pirate. Pirate's been with us since the end of January. He came in, if you follow our stories, he was the one that had a sarcoid on his eye, and his eye is healed up very nicely, and he's turned into a really good donkey. Aren't ya? Aren't ya? Can you say hi to everybody? Hmm? Good boy. Good boy. So these guys in this pen, obviously pretty curious, but they get lots of interaction with people. This is Bolt. Bolt's been with us since middle of last year, I think. He's this pretty good guy and has just in the last couple months come around to the point that we can now touch him. Love on him and give him the love that he deserves, huh, buddy? You're brave, boy. You're a brave boy, huh? We also have Meshach. We have Trixie in the purple collar, and her friend Tootsie is right behind her. We have Dolly. Dolly's son, Scout, and Taz are up in the front because they're getting weaned this month. This is Nipper. We have Ernie and Bullet and BJ, who I'm surprised isn't up here yet, and Santa. Hi, BJ. BJ absolutely adores having his butt scratched, so we have to give him a little butt love before we move on. Oh, buddy. He scratches on the feeders. He scratches on the wheelbarrows. He scratches on the fence. He scratches on people. He likes to lay in the hole in this pen. Right? Yeah, that's your friend BJ, huh, Pirate? So we'll keep walking around. We had the group of 14 that came in from Stroud, Oklahoma. We'll introduce you to them and give you a tour around, show you what we have going on. So it is middle of July. It is hot today. Nancy, who's holding the camera, thinks that this is the greatest weather in the world. The rest of us think it's pretty hot. There's a lot of flies. We did have rain last night, so you'll see some wet spots around our pens on top of the normal pea spots because we had quite a bit of rain that came through yesterday afternoon. That's Pete, and behind him is Calvin. This is the Bendigo. That's not Calvin, that's Hobbs, because this is Calvin right here. Hi. Hi. Are you friendly? Are you friendly? Good boy. Good boy. Okay, that's my belt. That's my belt. Yeah, you're going to take my pants off. Let go. Let go. Let go. Okay, so we're going to exit this pen and travel up the hill. This is the first 9 of the 14 that came from the Stroud, Oklahoma kill pen. That was a collaborative effort between Salvation Wild Mustang Sanctuary in California and us. Our transporters out of Kansas, Abby and Casey, did a phenomenal job once again of bringing them into us. And they have been here now almost 2 weeks. Will be 2 weeks on Thursday. So they are in quarantine. What we watch for in quarantine is any type of illnesses that they may have brought in, but it's also our opportunity to get to know them and figure out what their needs might be immediately, as well as going forward to get them ready to be available in our adoption pool. So this guy's name is Admiral. Good boy, touch. Touch. So we teach all these guys the word touch, and teach them that if they allow touch, that they're going to get rewarded either by interaction with us, or we have treats that we bring in with us. A lot of times we just come in here and sit down with treats and leave treats where we are so that they can smell them and find them after we leave, and that kind of associates them with us. So these guys are obviously a little bit more skittish, still in pack mentality and safety in numbers, so they stick together and kind of watch to see what we have going on. So as far as what we've done with them so far, we've read all of their microchips, and we've sent that information to BLM so that we can find out where they were gathered from and when they were gathered and a little bit more of their story. They have been dewormed since they arrived, and we've given them all names. So thank you to the people that submitted names to us that helped with the names. They all have names now. And we're just working through quarantine and getting them used to being here. And once they're done quarantining, then we'll move them down the hill to the pen that we were just in. I would show you the cows, but they're not out there right now. So we'll walk around. Everybody's getting water topped off multiple times a day right now. We're doing our best to keep our pens cleaned up all day, every day, so that the flies are cut down as much as possible. We have an amazing volunteer staff that helps us with that. Grateful for all of their help that they provide to us. So walking this way, everybody's watching to see what we have. Pretty normal for this time of day. It's pretty quiet. They've all had their morning feeding, and everybody that's on a meal plan has had their food as well. We've given feed through fly control. We have put fly spray on the ones that we can. We have a couple that are in masks, so those have been put on. And so this time of day, they're just kind of hanging out. This is when we do training and brushing and just general interaction with them. Our chickens roam around here. Sometimes you'll see them, sometimes they're buried underneath the trees. We're getting ready to receive a semi of hay at the end of the week. So at the current second, we have hay kind of scattered about because we want to make sure that the new stuff goes in behind the old stuff so that we use up the old stuff first. This pen is our long-term residents, our miniatures. Mike and my personal donkeys are in here as well. I'll show you a couple different things in here. So these guys are all taking their afternoon naps, enjoying the sunshine, soaking it up like Nancy likes to do. This is Mr. Jack Jack, who's coming to us. Huh, buddy? Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Good boy. Jack Jack is a 3-year-old who came into us over the winter. We picked him up in South Dakota. He was intact when he arrived. He is no longer intact. He is a 3-year-old that loves to play. He always has something in his mouth. He's chewing on my belt right now. Huh. Genevieve and Niner are permanent residents at Burro Base Camp. You can see they have pants on. That's for fly control for those guys. And Niner wears a mask because he has pink pigmented skin, and that will get sunburned. So on top of fly prevention on his face, that's also for sunburn prevention. So they're wearing their pants. Niner is turning 26 years old this year. Genevieve is turning 25 years old this year. They have been together their whole lives, and they will stay together here at Burro Base Camp. This here is Lenny. Lenny is a mammoth donkey. He's a big dude. He's having a terrible time with the flies. So we've been working with him to try and make it better. His fly mask is for the flies. Oh, buddy. That stuff helping you? We're trying out EquiSpot on him, and we did our first dose of that today. So we will report back if we have better success with him and his EquiSpot, because the flies have not been nice to Lenny this year. Huh. What do you think? We go say hi to Einstein. He's sleeping. This is Einstein. He's a former BLM burro. He is a BLM burro. He is supposedly in his 30s. He's my right-hand man. He's been with us for 3 years now. Haven't you, buddy? You're a good boy. He will be here for his whole life. He is one of my combined donkeys. Lots of helpers in this pen. This is Milo. You say hi. Milo is a miniature donkey. He has been with us since 2020. He actually just had his gotcha day the other day. This is Rolo. Here we have Astro, also known as Andy. This is Pablo. This is Minnie, Minnie, Minnie. This is Max. Max was our very first donkey. You're the one who started it all, huh, buddy? And then Maisie and Cervantes. This is Rambo. You guys met Rambo. He was the one that came in with terrible feet. He was intact. We're working on his feet. He has been gelded. He's healthy. He's doing great. He's a really happy guy. You're a good boy, aren't you? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah. So these guys, actually all of the ones that are not currently in quarantine get to go out on pasture for a couple hours a day right now. Our grasses are still quite green, so they're going out late in the afternoon for an hour or two before dinner time. In the winter time, they get to go out almost all day. You have to stay there, Mr. Jack Jack. You have to stay. So we'll walk over here. This is the other quarantine pen. And we have 2 quarantine pens going on this time because there was an intact Jack among the group who actually got castrated this morning. So we went to the vet this morning and he has now been castrated, but he'll stay in this separated group for the time that it takes him to heal now, and to make sure that everything that he had in him drains out of him before we introduce him to the ladies in our group. So this pen has 5 guys in it. They have all been named as well. Let's see who we can get. They're getting friendlier every day. So this is little Coffee. He's the one that got castrated this morning. And then this is Buster. Come here, buddy. Come be brave. Come be brave. Oh, that's a good boy. Come here. Touch. 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 Good boy. Hi. Good boy. So that's Coffee. Buster's right behind him, and this is Thor. You can see Thor's feet are quite terrible, so that's getting next on our agenda of things that will get taken care of here soon. And then we have Merlin and Smokey. Smokey, if you're quiet, we'll let you come up and see him. Right, buddy? It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Can I touch? Can I touch? Good boy. Good boy. Hi. He's very thin, so we plan to have his teeth checked. We have a vet day coming up on Thursday, and hopefully we're going to be able to fix his teeth and then get some weight on him because he's quite thin. So our intake, this is all the things. We just start to get to know them and figure out what their needs are. And obviously we want them to be happy and healthy, because if they're happy and healthy, then we can start to work with them and find a perfect spot for them to go to somebody's home. So we have one more pen, a little bit of a walk to get up to this one. So while we're doing that, I will tell you what we have going on. It's currently Tuesday, and tonight we have Taz Talks, which is a call-in Google Meet that we do once a month. And that's your opportunity to ask questions, learn about donkeys, ask me questions about what you've seen today. We just do it as an education opportunity. It brings the community together and gives us a chance to share a little bit. So that's tonight at 6 o'clock. There is a link on our Facebook page for that. And then this weekend, we are gearing up for Celtic Festival in Elizabeth, Colorado. So at the Celtic Festival, we will have a booth. We'll have the boys with us who usually travel with us. And we are also in charge of the parking. And the Celtic Festival generously makes a donation to us that goes to the programming and to support our burros for helping out with the parking of that event. So we will be out there all weekend. Please come see us. And thank you to the Celtic Festival for your support, and please support the Celtic Festival and their big event. This is a big deal that they put on every year, and they work very hard to make it happen. So we're coming up to, we're calling it at the current second the Misfits pen, but this is our mom and baby pen for the most part. We're calling it the Misfits because we've thrown a couple of additional people in here, or burros in here, that we have some that are weaning from their moms, and we had one that was sick last week, but she's actually back in, watch the hole. She's back in Gen Pop again, so she's not up here anymore. But we'll go in and share who we have here. So this shelter was built last summer. We had an Eagle Scout named Sam who coordinated his Eagle Scout project and built our shelter so that we could have this pen. And now we have this pen, which is fantastic. So in here, get Nancy through the door without losing any burros. This is baby Jelly. Jelly was born in January. She was not born at Burro Base Camp. This is her mother, Bella. They were at auction in Calhoun, Colorado, February 1st. So they have been with us since Jelly was just a few weeks old, and she is now 6 months or so. We don't know her exact age because we don't know her exact date of birth. This is Taz. So everybody that knows Tuesdays with Taz, here's Taz. He turned 2 in May, and he's getting very big. This is Fritzy. Fritzy is 18 months old, and she is up here because she's weaning from her mother, but she also has a pending adoption, and she's getting ready to go home. This is Scout, who's Taz's right hand. He says, I'm the calm one and the normal one. Right, buddy? He turned 2 one day apart from Taz in May. And then Winston is the third member of the boy band. And he is about the same age as the boys, just a little bit older than them. This is Miss Zephyr. Zephyr is the one, if you follow us, who lost her baby at the end of March. She's doing great. She's settled down and she is mastering her skills. Loves to be pet now. She had curly hair over the winter, and now she's shed out and she's totally smooth. All your pretty hair went away, huh? This is Reba, who's giving me her butt. Reba is one that came in from Centennial Livestock Auction in Fort Collins. She is a maybe that she's pregnant, so we have an eye on her, and that's why she's up here with this pen, just to see other moms and babies in action and learn from them. And then this is Miss Zeta. And Miss Zeta is getting ready to have a baby any day now, we hope. We don't know when. She's big and pregnant, and she's over the shenanigans of the boys. She's hot. We're hot. Right, Miss Zeta? She's worked really hard on learning her skills as well. So, now you've seen everybody at Burro Base Camp. Our goal for our live feed is that we're going to come to you once a week and help you to get to know these guys and help you to see what we're doing on a daily basis to take care of them and get them to a point that they can go to new homes. Right, Taz? My belt is very popular, huh? If you have questions for us, please feel free to add them to the comments. Make sure that you like and follow our page, and we'll do our best to answer them on a weekly basis. But we enjoy sharing this, and we're grateful for the support that we really receive from the community and all of our generous donors who shop on our Amazon wish list and our Chewy wish list, send us cookies, send us money so that we can take care of these guys and provide them with the lives that they deserve. So have a great Tuesday, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon.